Welcome to your Midweek Mastery, where I talk about all things professional learning and development. I'm your host, Dr. Mel Vandevort, and I'm passionate about helping you learn and grow professionally. If you provide professional development or professional learning at all, and I hope you do, then it's very important to understand how adults learn and how this knowledge can enhance the professional learning and development within your building or your district. Let's start with why this matters. When we understand how adults learn, we can tailor our professional learning or professional development experiences to be more effective and impactful. This isn't just about making training sessions more enjoyable. It's about ensuring that what we teach sticks and is put into practice. If done correctly, this will ultimately lead to real growth and improvement in teacher mastery and student achievement. What makes adult learners unique or different than children? Well, unlike children, adults bring a wealth of life experiences to the table. They're motivated by personal and professional goals, and they need to see immediate relevance of what they're learning. This means that they thrive on practical, hands-on learning experiences that they can directly apply to their work situation. We all know how it feels to sit in on some PD that has no relevance to us in our specific context. It seems like a waste of time, and sometimes it really is a waste of time. But even if I don't see how it can benefit me, if you can show me how it can benefit me and how I can use it within my own classroom or my own building, then I'm more bought in. So here's a few tips on how to design learning experiences that cater to the unique needs of adult learners. Number 1, practical relevance. Always ensure that your training sessions are directly applicable to the participant's job. Use real-world scenarios and examples that they can relate to. Job-embedded professional learning within the context of their own classroom is really probably the best way to teach a teacher how to master what they need to master. Number 2 is to integrate those life experiences, those professional life experiences. Encourage the adult learners to share their experiences and their insights, what they learned from everything that they've done in their classroom. This not only enriches the learning environment, but it also helps in building a community of practice. And I don't know about you, but I'm a girl who needs to hear an example of how something is done rather than you just tell me how to do something. Give me an example, and I'm probably more likely to implement it and understand what you're saying. And number 3, focus on the goals of the learner. Align your training content with the personal and professional goals of your learners. This is really the best way to increase that motivation and engagement during a learning session. Ask your teachers what they need and what they want to learn. As a classroom teacher, I would have loved to learn how to backward plan and align my curriculum with state standards much more effectively than I did. It would have been so valuable for me to have had someone teach me how to do that and then let me put it into practice and then get feedback and have some follow-up. As administrators, it is so important to recognize the uniqueness of the adult learners in our building, and it's key to tailoring effective learning experiences. Adults are driven by their past experiences and their future aspirations. And by integrating those real-world applications into your training sessions, you can make learning more meaningful and more impactful for your learner. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me for your Midweek Mastery on Professional Learning and Development.